we're down at SeaSalt Restaurant and Cafe here in Port Macquarie. We're here with Jenny and the owner, Cass. Welcome, Jenny. Can you tell us a little bit about, are you from Port Macquarie? Have you recently moved here?
Well, I've been here almost 9 years now, but been visiting for at least 25 years. We've got family here, and but we retired up here, but almost 9 years.
9 years. We're still on that verge as to whether that's local or not, but 25 years coming back and forth is definitely making you a local. And I hear that you are president of the Bravehearts Association here in Port Macquarie as well, so that's a huge accolade. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, Bravehearts Mid North Coast. We fundraise year round. Friend Cass is also on the committee to provide fully fund child protection education in our local schools.
Wow.
This year, this month actually, earlier this month, we've just done 2001 children in our local schools. So we have to work hard all year to raise that money to pay for them. So
2001 children in child protection education.
Yep.
Congratulations, that's a huge achievement.
So pleased to break that 2000.
Yeah, that one. Congratulations. Now, Jenny, you are a valued participant, or customer, I should say, here at SeaSalt.
Oh, thank you.
And one of your favourite dishes is the seafood chowder. Can you tell us a little bit about it and why you keep coming back for this? Oh my goodness, that gorgeous seafood chowder.
There it is. So look at it. What's not to love about that? And that is exactly what it looks like every time I have it. It's just wonderful. It's creamy. It's seafoody, obviously, but it's just delicious. It's the best one I've had in Port Macquarie.
Best one in Port Macquarie.
Takes into account the big expensive seafood places. It's beautiful.
Wow, and look at the venue. It's a beautiful day here in Port Macquarie today. It's 30 degrees, it is going to be. Sitting out on the marina with a fresh seafood chowder, packed full of seafood, and a mimosa.
And
Cheers. That sounds like perfection to me. And can you give us a little insight as to why you keep coming back to SeaSalt here in Port Macquarie? Yes, definitely.
The food, obviously, is a big draw card. The staff are super well trained and they're attentive to detail, which is great. There's nothing, no negatives. I come here often, and whether it be I hold my Bravehearts meetings here, whether it be for a coffee on my own, a wine with Cass, lunch with friends. My coffee club comes here once every 4 or 6 weeks for morning tea. Yeah, there's nothing not to love.
Nothing not to love, and we can vouch for that. It's beautiful here at SeaSalt. So now I have the owner and founder here at SeaSalt, Cassandra Clark. Welcome.
Thank you, Katie.
What an establishment.
Welcome to you.
Thank you. Port Macquarie, only 9 or 10 months, so definitely not a local yet for me. But for yourself, you've been here for
11, nearly 12.
Right, I think that gives you local status.
I'll take a little bit of that.
Yeah, and running a business here for
9.5 years.
9.5 years. So yes, that is a huge accolade, especially through COVID.
COVID, the fires, the floods. Yeah, we've been hit with a lot, but I'm very honoured to know that we've been able to survive through everything, and we will continue to. Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw some of the photos here after the floods. Can you give us a little explanation as to what that looked like?
Yeah, well, it was 2 o'clock in the morning. I got a phone call to say the floods are coming through your restaurant from the downstairs section. So we arrived. We brought all the furniture up onto the first deck, and within an hour and a half of that, we then took all the furniture from this deck up to the highest deck. And I have a beautiful photo of my husband and I sitting basically with our feet at the top of the stairs with our feet touching the water. And Katie, we lost about $40,000 worth of equipment and damage to furnishing and foods and everything. So that was pretty expensive exercise. It was also very emotional. We lost 5 days of trade, the clean-up, the smells, everything that goes with it. Replacing everything was obviously difficult because everybody else had lost a lot in the town. So they lost things, they had to get them to replace. So yeah, but you know what? It was a beautiful experience as well because the community was strong. And I had people knocking on my door saying, we'll be back, we'll be back. Don't worry, we'll be back. So that was uplifting, and we were able to help the other people in the community as well. So you know, there's always a win-win situation.
And that's a testament to you. I mean, we know that the food is fabulous here, but also the service is amazing.
Yep.
Can you, before we get the dish goes cold, can you tell us a little bit about this one? We've already seen the seafood chowder. Can you tell us what this gorgeous dish?
So this one is the eggs Benedict with lobster. So
Eggs Benedict with lobster.
So just a little bit more fun. It's lovely to. Some people celebrate special occasions even at breakfast time, and they want a really special dish. And so we decided to do it as a special. A lot of our meals that end up on our menu actually comes from the fact that it's been a special. And this is exactly one of them. This is exactly the same.
Wow.
So we start off with seeing if the community likes that type of food. It gets recognised as being fabulous, and then we put it on the menu. But the eggs Benny was a special just recently, and now it's on the menu as a permanent dish. So it's pretty special.
Very special.
Yeah.
Breakfast, mimosa, and lobster Benny.
Yeah, it's a great way to start a day.
Where do you go from there?
That's right.
So we know that you have a passion for hospitality. Have
Yes.
you always had a passion for marrying that with fresh seafood on a marina here in Port Macquarie?
It has developed over the 9 years. You know, we had a couple of dishes, and what we've recognised is when you sit at a marina, it just marries. It equals. It's a partnership. You know, water and seafood. So we've just really developed it, and we've really developed local seafood and local fresh seafood. So I have a catch of the day every single week, a fresh one, and it's bought from Laurelton, and we have a great relationship with that. So all our prawns, our oysters are local, our fish catch of the days are local. Everything that we can get, one local or two fresh, is what we concentrate on here now at SeaSalt. So I'm really building up that reputation of fresh seafood at SeaSalt.
Building, and I think you
Makes
already
sense.
have that because
Yeah.
this is where I come for fresh seafood. So,
Yes.
And Laurelton Co-op is fantastic down
They're
there.
brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
And what other popular dishes do you think here at SeaSalt go off? Like, what is the most popular dishes here?
Well, we have quite an extensive menu. So we have, you know, over 30 things to choose from. So everything is tried and tested. So we make sure everything's popular. So we have fritters. We have a zucchini and corn fritter that's extremely popular. Now you can have that with bacon, or you can have that with smoked salmon. So again, it's the same dish, but it's a different meal. We also have a signature SeaSalt salad, which is to die for, and I have a secret dressing which I will not tell anybody because it's so good. People travel to come for my SeaSalt salad, and on that you can have roasted chicken, you can have smoked salmon, halloumi, avocado, fresh prawns. Our salt and pepper squid is extremely popular. Again, all in-house, all fresh, all in-house. And what else do we have on that SeaSalt salad? Basically, you choose a topping, you can have your topping. So it really fits for absolutely everybody, and it's fabulous.
It's one of my favourites, and I
Yep.
keep thinking I'm going to try something else, but I keep coming back to that.
A lot of people do that. A lot of people do that.
This will be my next one on the menu. What about your seafood platter? Because I've seen that as well, and it's spectacular.
It is spectacular, and I can honestly say, hand on heart, Katie, that it would be the best seafood platter in Port Macquarie. We have on it fresh fruit. We have our signature SeaSalt salad. We have the grilled barramundi in dill and butter. We have chips. We have the salt and pepper squid. We also have 6 oysters, 6 fresh prawns, and 2 Balmain bugs. Now, it's pretty special, and it looks spectacular too. So it's got this gorgeous wow factor, and so just by it arriving at your table, it actually makes you feel special as well. So it's a really beautiful experience to come down to the marina and have the seafood platter.
And paired with a glass or a bottle of rosé.
That's right, yeah. So we've got some beautiful wines, we've got gorgeous cocktails, we've got, of course, beer, we have mocktails. Katie, not everybody needs to have an alcoholic beverage, so we, of course, cater for those as well. And, yeah, it's everywhere. Look, it suits everybody. You can come to SeaSalt in shorts and a T-shirt, or you can come dressed up. And I think that's the beauty of SeaSalt, is it's very accommodating. Everybody can afford to have a beautiful breakfast or lunch by the water.
Definitely. And do you think that that's what SeaSalt's renowned for here in
think
Port
so.
Macquarie, and what makes it a divine experience to dine here?
I think so, yeah. Everybody's welcome and everyone can afford it. And Katie, one of the other little special things that we like to do is, if you tell us it's your birthday or you're celebrating an anniversary, we'll decorate the table for you. We'll come down, we'll sing happy birthday, we'll take photos for you. We've got a little sign. It just makes it special. And some people don't get sung happy birthday anymore.
That's right.
So that's a really important factor that we like to continue on. Yeah.
And something else here at SeaSalt is the service, because it is impeccable. It is like that cheese bar when you walk in, everybody's like, hey Katie, hey Katie. Is that something that you are really passionate about?
Very.
Yep.
That was my degree of starting SeaSalt, was word of mouth. So I don't advertise. My business is solely on word of mouth. I'm very passionate about that, committed to that, and I make my staff committed. So my training is a really important part. And Katie, I also like them to recognise the simple things. Like if there's a map of Port Macquarie on their table, I get my staff to ask, oh, are you on holidays? Have you been to here? Have you gone there? That's part of what we should be doing as a tourism association, that we are encouraging other businesses to join and talk about each other. And this is what I love about what you do, because you share all your knowledge and you share us as businesses all together. So being associated with you, Katie, is a really important part of what I do.
And vice versa. We always say collaboration over competition.
Indeed,
and that's
indeed,
what
yeah.
drives.
Definitely, especially in a small community. Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly, and it is a small community, growing,
Yeah,
but
yes.
it definitely has that small community
And
feel.
it's a holiday destination.
Holiday
So
destination.
hospitality is, whether it's accommodation, activities, restaurants, it's all about the guest, and we should make sure that they enjoy their experience.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So come on down to Port Macquarie, and more so come to SeaSalt Restaurant here on the Marina, where Cass will look after you and Jenny will be dining. I'm going to definitely do a deep dive into
Yes,
seafood
yes,
chowder. So
yes.
thank you both for sharing your divine experience of SeaSalt with me today.
Lovely. Thanks, Katie.